Title: Abyssal Pursuit. In the heart of the forgotten forest, a dense shroud of darkness clung to the gnarled trees and twisted vines. Moonlight struggled to pierce the thick canopy, casting eerie shadows that seemed to writhe and dance in the breeze. An unsettling silence hung in the air, broken only by the distant howls of unseen creatures. Amelia, a curious wanderer, had heard whispers of a hidden grove rumored to hold ancient secrets. With trepidation, she ventured deeper, the damp ground giving way beneath her every step. An oppressive weight seemed to press down on her chest, suffocating her resolve. As she delved further, an otherworldly chill crept up her spine. The forest seemed to close in around her, as if nature itself conspired to keep its secrets hidden. Unease gnawed at her, but an unexplainable compulsion pushed her onward. Suddenly, a rustling sound emerged from the underbrush. Amelia's heart raced as she spun around, flashlight trembling in her grip. Shadows danced like specters, creating fleeting illusions of grotesque shapes. She strained her eyes to pierce the darkness, but all she could glimpse were fleeting glimpses of unnatural movement. A guttural growl echoed through the trees, chilling her to the bone. Amelia's flashlight flickered, casting erratic beams that revealed twisted roots and decaying foliage. Panic clawed at her chest, but escape seemed impossible as the forest seemed to shift and twist around her, turning the very path she had taken into an enigmatic labyrinth. With every frenzied step, Amelia felt the presence drawing closer. A loathsome stench of decay permeated the air, and a frigid breath brushed against the nape of her neck. She dared not look back, fearing the sight of the unseen horror pursuing her. Just as hope seemed to fade, a clearing emerged ahead. Moonlight spilled onto an ancient stone altar, casting eerie patterns on the ground. But there, lying in wait, was the source of her terror, a creature beyond comprehension. Its form was a grotesque fusion of nightmare and reality, limbs contorted and eyes gleaming with malevolence. Frozen with terror, Amelia's breath caught in her throat. The creature's elongated limbs seemed to defy the laws of nature, contorting with an unsettling grace. Its eyes bore into her, sending waves of dread cascading over her fragile courage. Amelia's legs gave way, and she fell to the ground, her flashlight clattering from her grasp. As the creature slithered closer, her mind was flooded with incomprehensible visions of suffering and despair. Her very sanity teetered on the edge of a precipice, threatening to plunge her into eternal darkness. And then, as suddenly as it had appeared, the creature withdrew, vanishing into the shadows. Amelia lay trembling, her mind a whirlwind of terror and disbelief. The forest seemed to release its grip, the air less oppressive, the shadows less malevolent. With every ounce of strength left in her, Amelia staggered to her feet and fled the accursed forest, never looking back. She emerged into the world beyond, forever haunted by the memory of the abyssal pursuit and the chilling knowledge that there are corners of existence where the boundaries of reality and nightmare blur into oblivion.